Hi, my name is Gaspard Durieux. I'm French. I'm a research coordinator right now at University of Alberta in Canada. Um, I'm doing this short video to explain you a little bit more about my motivations and work with the WeTest project. So I started WeTest 2 years ago in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, at Foundation Getúlio Vargas. It's like a big think tank in Brazil. And I did it because I met and interviewed one of the governor of the World Water Forum that is to take place in March 2018 in Brasilia. And this person communicated me like a concern he had about including citizens in water monitoring and water management because global warming has this huge impact on water resources, whether it be on like rain patterns or the concentration of contaminations in the rivers. And this person was really concerned about how to include citizens into the answers to be brought on the table at an international level, because water is connected to our everyday life and is connected to any industrial or commercial process. You can think about it. So the concern of water managers are how do we include and take decision to build, to achieve sustainable and adaptive water management. In order to do that, you need the people. That's why I started WeTest, an initiative to lower the barrier for people to communicate their will to protect the water resources. So WeTest is basically an attempt to empower the people to care for water and express their concern about the quality of water, water management, with a very simple way, that is taking a picture. Because with the technology we're developing at University of Alberta, we enable water quality testing with a smartphone, with a mobile app that will analyze the color change of a small water quality sensor. And my conviction is that empowering people to care for the water will communicate a strong signal that is necessary for the government and water agencies to push their projects forward and achieve together adaptive water management. So this is it. My work is pretty much on designing this water quality sensor, designing a mobile app, improving the mobile app we have to collect the results and share them on an open source database, and find partnerships around the world where our sensors could be deployed and where the WeTest project could be pushed forward. So I'm extremely enthusiastic about the opportunity to work with Polarquest, because I believe that the WeTest users have to understand how big the issue of water contamination is. And I started my whole career as a young water professional at Tara Expedition. Tara being this huge sailing boat that collect water samples in different oceans of the globe and study the population of microplankton. And Tara scientists demonstrated in 2015 in Science that 80% of the impact of contamination of the oceans come from improper water management on land. That means 80% of the contaminations of the oceans comes from the land. It comes from anybody throwing garbage in the street, and this garbage being degraded and ending up in sewage that are finally exited in the sea where the concentration, the contaminants accumulate and create dead zones. It's about dead zones, areas in the oceans, the size of countries that are in total apoxy. That is, there is no more oxygen for any species to survive. So my concern with WeTest is that anybody can care about this and fix this issue daily, shooting pictures and communicating their deep love and their deep concern about conservation of water. So joining Polarquest is like, as a first step, providing data to the WeTest users on how the pollution, the contamination present in the water on land is the one that is present in the Arctic Ocean. That is for the user to understand that contamination in your water, in your city, anywhere in Europe or in the world, is connected to what is happening in Greenland. Like so far away and where you think nobody goes. But there are actually indigenous people living there. There are scientists concerned about that. And I am concerned about that. One of the vision I have with WeTest is also to develop a water quality sensor that could be incorporated to any sensing device that are on boats. For example, the depth meter that any sailing boat have could be modified to incorporate our sensor to test in real time and collect data in real time on our platform on concentration of ions, such as nitrate, such as potassium, that are the ions directly impacting the microbiology of the ocean, and then the structure, the stratification of the layers in the oceans, and the big concern with global pollution of the oceans. So that's pretty much it as a first short video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.